Couch Awards 2010 nomination special.
2 years, yes, 2 whole years that my couch and I have been at it. And we've had all sorts of experiences.
On the couch with Koel.
This world that you've created, now this fascinates me. Is it a lot of drugs?
Not drugs, at least. I'm not going to admit to anything.
No! Can you please show us?
Come sit on the couch. Maybe 10 years down the line, you wouldn't even ask me to sit here.
I'm just an honest man. Everyone is upset with sex.
I'm a hot-blooded male person.
All the beautiful ladies come and sit on the couch.
India's a pits.
I don't think there's anything wrong with woman or man.
One cannot enjoy sex for the sake of sex.
I don't mind that at all.
Most of my really close friends have always been male.
Are you gay when they want to know?
Which does not mean we have hot, sweaty sex.
Isn't that a good joke?
With the Koel.
When and where were you the happiest?
In the company of women.
So right now you must be the happiest.
Yeah. That's why I'm so exuberant now.
There was a particular incident involving a beautiful Bangladeshi girl.
One does come across girls.
Do you miss her?
I don't suffer from nostalgia.
Red couch in the middle of my house.
They're like commodities. They are walking, talking billboards.
But at the end of the day, they're getting paid for it.
Have you ever been approached to drop a match or throw a match away?
No. They only approach the ones that actually have the personality that they think might do it.
There are not many people that I feel very tall in front of. I wanted to do this.
I have loved being on this couch with you, Koel.
The only way to thank my wonderful guests is to award them. And the only way to thank you guys is to let you choose the winners. Here are the nominations. Yes, purely chosen by me on a who I feel like basis, because this is after all my show. So here are the nominations for Best Female Guest. Vidya Balan. Now when she first came on my couch, she was going through this transitional, trying to fit in teeny bopper girl phase. Cringe making for her and cringe making for us. But the next date that we had, she was all woman, oozing confidence and sex appeal. Then that makes you a woman as opposed to a girl immediately with the role that you're doing. And are you still fighting to break it, or now you just know you are a woman?
I am a woman, you know, I'm a full-blown woman. And I'm happy to be one. And the other thing is I'm an Indian woman. So I'm happy with all those tags. I'm celebrating it in every way.
I'm glad to hear it. No bikinis or anything for you, right?
Unless it's a Satyam Shivam.
Oh, I can see you doing that.
Oh my God.
So motherhood, marriage soon?
Is that a given?
I don't know. I mean, like, since you've got the maternal...
No, I said, is marriage a given
No,
for
not
motherhood?
at all. Not at all. Let's talk about motherhood then. But you do need a man. Oh no, you don't. These days you don't even need that.
Oh my God!
You don't even need that.
I'm saying nothing.
No, I'm never saying anything. Do you have a man in your life?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Now, while Vidya waits for a man in motherhood, and not necessarily in that order, I had for the very first time a mother to be on my couch. A very pregnant Kajol.
मुद्दई लाख बुरा चाहे तो क्या होता है, वही होता है जो मंजूर खुदा होता है. वाह वाह वाह. आपके पहले मैंने ही बोल दिया.
Tell me about the first moment that you ever met Shah Rukh Khan.
We did a film together called Bazigar, which was our first film together, and I remember coming on shooting and he was sitting over there and I was like, that's the hero of the film. He's like, what's his problem in life? Why doesn't he talk? You know, I'm like, what a weird guy is that? So his makeup man actually was very sweet, and Ravi Dada. So I was speaking to him in Marathi and I was like, you know, तुमचा hero काय बोलतच नाही. And he's like, नाही खूप चांगला मुलगा आहे आणि नाही त्याला बघा आता तुम्ही, he's going to make it and this and that. And I'm like, what nonsense, he's not going to make it. He was happily listening to me. So he turned around and he looked at me and he was like, you know, he's such a brat. Later on when I look at it, I could completely understand why nobody was talking on the set, because it was the day after New Year's. And everybody was like suffering from like a deep hangover, and here I come like chirpy, and I'm like loud, and I'm like, you know, I probably was like echoing in their heads at that point of time and didn't even realize it. She's like, you know, and of course, once I get started, it's like, you know, it's hard to stop me.
Why would anyone want to stop you, Kajol? Now, the other actor that there's no stopping from rising and rising and rising is Katrina. I love this episode because I got her where most men can't even dream of. In bed. Personal life must stay personal, not even just to say that, okay.
I would say that I took up that opinion from Salman, or that stance, and then now I have maintained it. I think you need a little space for yourself to sort things out without having to explain it simultaneously to the media.
To just figure out what's going on in your own life.
Sometimes I think you need to figure things out yourself before you can start giving
People forget that you're just like, you know, a 20-something-year-old girl. Like,
they also
going
forget that you're also living, yes.
Yeah.
You are living and you are going through your own life. Life takes many twists and turns.
But you can't vibe someone because it's going to be in the paper the next day.
But I wouldn't vibe somebody anyways.
What do you mean? That's what normal young girls do. Hello.
No, you know, I'll tell you one thing about myself. Whoever has held a special place in my life, it has always been instant. I've always looked at that person and known, maybe not known how far or what, but known that this person is going to play a very special role in my life. I've never vibed, as you say, anybody, or it is never. No, I'm not saying I've never been with anybody. Yes, I've had a relationship, but you never. It's not been for me that it's been transient.
The girl knows exactly what she wants and she will go straight after it. Did you notice how my couch transformed into a bed? Well, it also went all the way to Dubai to talk to a very candid Kangana.
I have nothing against people writing in tabloids and in newspapers and saying things, but the way they talk about you, it's so unfair. They never think about your families, they never think how you're feeling, they make fun of your acting abilities. Even if you're bad, there are ways to be polite. Everybody's free to make flop films and bad films. I mean, if I want to dress up badly, I'm free to do anything. Even if I choose to do plastic surgery, I must be having my own reason for that, you know.
Yeah.
And for that, I shouldn't be humiliated. You know,
you feel humiliated?
Yes. What do you mean? Like a girl who's 23, you know, she doesn't want to be, you know, on a channel. People are talking about whatever, my legs, my neck, or my nose. You know, so would you like it if you are under that kind of speculation? And
but the answer to that, and I understand exactly what you're saying, but the flip side to that is that you are a public figure. That you know that.
But what I want is like little more respect.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T, find out what it means to me. Yes, don't we all want a bit of respect? Well, now it's time to announce the nominations for the best male guest. And don't forget that it's your vote that decides the winners. The first time I had Amir Khan, had him on the couch, he was very cagey and really didn't open up. But for our next date, he really surprised me by talking all about his traumatic moments.
Well, it was the most traumatic time for me, and as I'm sure it was for Reena and all of us in the family, especially the kids. I was just, you know, in a very self-destructive mode. I was also in counseling at that time. There's a friend of mine who kept telling me, this too shall pass. So the fact is that, you know, nothing is constant.
You may not believe it at that time.
Things keep changing. Yeah, at that time you feel, okay, how will this ever get better? And you have to believe in life, and you have to believe in, you know, the positive things in life. And sometimes it can be a struggle. But as, you know, in 3 Idiots, Raju has taught us all is well. You have to be brave, and you have to convince yourself that all is well and all will be well. And you have to work towards that.
What about being married and in love with a much younger woman?
I'm hoping I'm young too. Yeah. But she has a really positive energy, which I feel has helped me a lot as well. You know,
have you changed with being?
I think I have. I think I grew up in a very conservative household and straight, and you know, being very perhaps upright about things, and you know, I think her energy kind of helped me loosen up a bit.
I wish some of that energy would have rubbed off on the next Khan. Now, though Salu is my favorite Khan, he did try to intimidate me. But I had gone armed with Cat, Ash and SRK.
Hi Salman, are you still in love with Aishwarya?
No, buddy.
Love is monosyllabic answers.
Have you broken with Katrina?
No, sweetheart.
Will it ever happen that we'll be able to see you and Shah Rukh together in a movie? I'll be waiting for my answer, Salman, and do say some lines for me. Love you. Mwah.
Love you. Mwah.
That's all you're going to say?
I know there's some good script comes where it's not that we're husband and wife. I'm not married to him or anything. So he's an actor. I'm an actor. If there is a film that comes, which is on the level of Karan Arjun or better than that, definitely.
When there are the other two Khans, there has to be King Khan, right? Well, it took me all of half a second to nominate him.
Your kids, I suppose they keep you real, but what else keeps you real?
Just the simplicity of the life I lead. It doesn't seem like that from the outside because I have a big house, big cars, I'm a big star. But I think what keeps me real, and I told this to my friend the other day, they were doing an interview, is that I genuinely do wear my stardom like a t-shirt. I don't wear it like a tuxedo.
So we're 2 years old and we're giving you the chance to vote for your favorite guest on the couch. And if you're very lucky, I might just take you with me to meet your favorite guest.
Acha, you didn't call me for your wedding? Dekh lunga. Arre.
The day I'm married, you'll obviously get to know who I'm married.
And I'm getting married, not you. So why are you getting so excited?
What keeps you awake at night?
Why did you steal his mic?
Well, yeah, I think I shouldn't have actually.
What does it make you feel like when you're regarded as the enemy?
Well, I believe in combating.
How confused the Pakistanis are.
लाली देखन मैं गई मैं भी हो गई लाश.
It's just something like that.
I'm back. Like I'm sitting next to you. I mean, at least have a decent conversation.
Female attention, male attention, I'm getting all kinds of attention. Yeah.
Come, sit with me on the couch.
Now, the next category is the wittiest guest. The master of wit, Salman Rushdie, who weaves magic with his words. Do you know, I had to study for this interview like an exam.
And a lot of sex in your books.
Only recently.
Not recently. I mean, you've got Akbar having sex with an apparition.
Ooh.
You've got Salim Sinai obsessed with this because he can't.
Yes, that's true.
Maurice almost having a curse with his 12-inch weapon.
Yes. Well, I think...
Is it because you're having too much or too little?
I don't know. I think that's for you to judge, really.
No, how is it for me to judge? I know nothing about you.
I think it's very difficult to write about sexual encounters non-comically without being kind of ridiculous.
What is the most ridiculous line you've ever written or read?
From the movie Avatar.
Okay.
These good actors with a straight face having to say things like, there are massive deposits of unobtainium underneath the Navi village. And at that point I thought, give me a break. Unobtainium? You spent tens of millions of dollars making the movie. Couldn't you have spent $100 hiring a writer to think of a better name than, impossibilium, very hard to get here?
So what would you call it?
Anything else, call it Fred. That's better. That's better than unobtainium.
Hysterical. He had me rolling with laughter on my couch. From Rushdie to Ramdev. The couch really has been there, done that, and some.
You are saying, मैं ब्रह्मचारी हूँ. हमें कैसे पता आप हो कि नहीं?
बाजार से हमें 10 रुपए का 20 रुपए का सामान भी खरीदना होता है तो बड़ी जांच पड़ताल करते हैं. तो आप जिस भी गुरु के पास में बैठे हैं उसके बारे में जांच पड़ताल थोड़ी कीजिए. रिश्ते भी करते हैं तो जांच पड़ताल करते हैं.
Homosexuality.
पढ़े लिखे नादान लोगों की नासमझी.
Headlines today.
चैनलों की भीड़ में पूरे बड़े सोच के साथ एक बड़ा स्थान बनाया है हेडलाइंस टुडे.
कोयल्स काउच.
खास करके जो यंग स्टार्स हैं उनको इतना भाता है जब आप बात करती हैं तो आप जो है एक छोटे से शरीर में बंधी हुई एक बहुत बड़ी शक्ति, एक बहुत बड़ी ज्योति.
Now you've heard it from the Baba's mouth itself.
I love a good compliment. But with the dirty old man, Kushwant Singh, you really have to earn it. He might be a little hard of hearing, but his tongue is as sharp as ever. And please, don't miss the live audience. And yes, that is Mrs. Prime Minister. Who has been the biggest donkey of them all?
No.
You have said so many times that we have so many donkeys as Prime Ministers. Who has been the biggest donkey of them all?
I think Deve Gowda could
be one candidate for it. I can't think of many others. They had something to them. This fellow had absolutely nothing to him.
Tell us a dirty secret about yourself that no one here knows.
I have a dirty mind. Every time I see in a woman, I have dirty thoughts. And it doesn't matter what she looks like. Immediately occurs to my mind, what would she be like in bed? And I think it does cross every man and mind too. I'm not the only one. You ask your husband.
What am I supposed to say to that? I'm sure if Kejo would have been with me, he would have had a ready repartee. He's been cast on my couch 3 times and every time only performed better. Do you remember your first kiss, girlfriend, boyfriend? Friend?
No.
You have had a first kiss, Karan, come on.
What do you mean, Koel? Do you think
the way you said that?
virginity is not my forte, darling?
Yeah.
And you still come home to channel surfing before you sleep. It'll be nice to talk about your silent moments in the day, or like I changed my toothpaste 3 days ago and it was a big moment for me. And I was like, oh, I'm doing this. Now who do I say this to?
So you tell a talk show host that you've changed
you. So this is you're my grand substitute to your love life.
Last time you were sitting on the couch, you said you had no one to witness the little things in your life. Like if you've changed your toothpaste, you have no one to tell them.
Right.
Has anything changed?
No, nothing's changed, Koel. I made a film. I took 2.5 years to do that. I'm back on your couch with that same longing for love. I really don't think I'm ready. I love the fact that I'm not really accountable and answerable to anyone besides my mother, of course, who might see this interview and therefore expect this answer.
This is for you, Mom.
Yeah, this is for you, Mom. I love you.
How do you deal with all the marriage proposals you get and how do you feel about them?
I'm 38. I don't get any proposals, marriage or otherwise. I just want to tell you that I'm waiting for the indecent ones too.
And it's the 3rd time you're saying you're lonely and not lonely but like looking for love. Is that true?
But what do I do? Ask him, he'll know.
You're not looking hard enough.
The pun not intended, I hope.
Just for the record, are you single?
Yes.
Ready to mingle?
Yeah.
Kejo, still looking for love. Well, the next category is best location. As you know, the couch travels all over the place. It even ended up at the Kumbh Mela for some crazy time. What is this faith about? What is the secret that the Ganga actually holds?
I always take a dip in a nightie and afterwards I change into suit, salwar kameez.
Has it ever happened that the nightie becomes too big, in the water?
Only petticoat does, nightie doesn't.
मुझे ये फिलॉसफी समझनी है। आप लोग कपड़े क्यों नहीं पहनते?
हमारे को कपड़े वर्जित है, भस्मी का श्रृंगार है हमारा।
हर हर महादेव!
हर हर महादेव!
आप अपने बालों में फूल क्यों लगाते हो?
क्योंकि मुझे अच्छा लगता है। लेकिन मैंने ये सुना है कि नाग साधु काफी गुस्सेदार होते हैं। ये सच है कि नहीं?
हाँ, नाथों में गुस्सा होता है लेकिन हमारे में गुस्सा नहीं होता।
नहीं होता?
नहीं।
सच्चाई पे गुस्सा करते हैं। सच्चाई पे गुस्सा आता है।
तो जब बहुत गुस्सा आता है क्या करते हो?
क्या करते हैं? फिर दम लगाते हैं और गम मिटाते हैं। On the couch with Koel.
Now having taken a dip, I can say with some assurance and some authority that the Ganga is really powerful. How many couches can claim to have been on the runway? With a little help from the aviation minister, we ended up at the Interglobe hangar at the Delhi airport.
Thank you, Koel. I'm equally delighted.
And we're sitting here in the Interglobe hangar at the Delhi airport, which is rather noisy, so I'm sorry if I'm shouting at you. I don't mean to. There was a scary statistic that I came across, that because of the congestion, every hour the flight hovers in the sky, it consumes 2,200 kilos to 2,400 kilos of ATF. I mean, that is huge wastage. That's 30 to 40% wastage.
No, Koel, it is to be looked in a larger perspective. See, you're talking of Delhi and Mumbai airport.
If you're the busiest.
But, no, I agree. But there is also life outside of Mumbai and Delhi. I'm sure people watching us are watching in even smaller towns.
The IPL was the biggest event in India. Well, my couch and I weren't going to be left behind, so we went straight to the stadium with the man of the moment. And I'm here with Lalit Modi, the man of the season, right here in the cricket match, which feels more like a concert ground. Now, I've seen you sign autographs. There's actually a camera, I don't know if you're aware of this, called Modi Cam.
Oh, well, that's all made up.
It's not made up. I'm from the media. It's totally not made up.
I wish I knew about it. Where is this Modi Cam?
Well, this is a camera that just follows him. It's called Modi Cam.
No, there isn't one.
There is one. And do you feel like a
hey
superstar?
Guys, is there a Modi Cam? I'm not looking for it.
This one is called Modi Cam. Isn't it called Modi Cam? This one's called Modi Cam. Do you feel like a superstar?
No, I don't. But I'm happy that people appreciate what we have done. With that comes a lot of responsibility.
Now the couch goes wherever the Indians go. So how could we not end up in Dubai? What is it that this desert city of gold holds that attracts all sorts of Indians, from Shah Rukh Khan to construction workers?
यहाँ आने का एक ही मकसद है, इनकम.
Shahrukh.
If I was single or wanted to feel single, I think Dubai is an awesome place to be.
You are a minority in your own country.
Yeah.
What do you use these birds for?
For hunting.
For hunting.
Another Mercedes, which is very popular here with the locals. Actually, the Sheikh Mohammed, he has one which the license plate is numbered A1, which is worth over 5 million dirhams.
I know my job rocks. Well, you too can be part of the fun. Vote for your favorite from the various categories and you'll be a couch winner. Next week, awards night. And just maybe, one of you sitting there will be with me as I meet the stars.
Couch Awards 2010 Nomination Special.